Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading of November the 5th through the 11th, 2023. My name is Dawn. You are listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. And as always, this message is for Capricorn, for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs in the sign of Capricorn. So it's always advised that if you know what your Moon and Rising signs are, that you watch both of those as well to get a complete picture. If you don't know what your Moon and Rising signs are, you can always go to astrologycafe.com and pull down a free natal chart, and it'll give you all those details. Why that's important is because the sun, of course, represents your core personality. Your moon represents your emotions, and your rising sign represents the mask that you wear and that you demonstrate to those people that meet you. So those are all good things to know about. Okay, so how you guys doing? Like, we are all in November now. Today is the 2nd of November. I am doing a reading for the 5th through the 11th. We have a new moon on the 13th in Scorpio, which I will be talking about in our next video. That's where you're going to be setting your new moon intentions, right? And some of the things that for the day, for Halloween day, I stayed home that day. I didn't really go out. I didn't really mingle with people. I didn't really talk to too many people. I had my own feelings about what was happening on the planet. I did feel a little bit of that trickster energy that day. And I've talked to a few people since then, and they all felt off that day for whatever reason. I just feel like there's a lot of energy on this planet, and that happens to be, the day that the dark side actually does a lot of their ceremonial type work, which is why I didn't want to add my energy to that. So I just kept myself low key. I just kept meditating for myself. And some of the energies that I was picking up on during those meditations has to do with, we're now in the month of November, and then we also have that month of December before we're at the end of the year already. So for the year of 2024, I feel like we really are going to have to really dig into our strength in that year and what that means to us. So that is the strength card. The strength card really has to do with our inner strength, our inner knowing, really discernment, being able to tell the difference between what is real, what is not real, and going within our heart space, connecting our gut feelings, our heart, the love, and then our mind. They all have to work together in a flow. And some of the energies that we're working through for the month of November has to do with trusting and surrendering. So what does that mean to you? Like, a lot of the things that we've been taught from the time we were children, that we've grown to allow to become a belief system for us, we're going to have to really trust our intuition to know whether or not those things were actually real, or do we need to surrender those to create a new belief system? And that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up for this next week for the collective. Okay, there's this trust issues, and then there's that surrendering of those things that we may have been taught that we've lived with for all of our lives, and now we're finding out that that wasn't really the truth at all. It's kind of like, Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, I don't know, but on a bigger scale. Okay, there is going to be a big shift in December as we move into 2024. But one of the things that Spirit has been talking to me about is about recovery, reset, self-care, high emotions, kind of all of those energies. And we'll see where they come up in your reading, if they come up in your reading, what to be focused on, Capricorn. But the other thing that Spirit is asking me to share with you is the energy of joy, love, and peace. Because right now, there is a very heightened war energy on the planet right now. This conflict energy, this pick sides energy. Do you agree? Don't you agree? There's really this line in the sand, right? That's saying, that's trying to vie for your time, trying to vie for your heart, trying to kind of pull you away from what it is that you truly may be wanting to work on and create for yourself this month. So what Spirit said was, since it's at the beginning of the month, and this is just an easy thing to do, you can either get like a little Post-it note, or you can get a piece of paper, or you can use your phone, whatever is easiest way for you to track these things, is they want you to put joy, love, and peace on that piece of paper. And then all through this month, every time that you feel that joy, you feel that love, you feel peaceful within yourself, Spirit wants you to put a little tick. That's all you have to do. But once you set it up, it's really easy. Tick, tick, tick. And the reason why is because there's so much energy pulling you away from those beautiful, high vibratory energies, that Spirit wants you to be mindful of when those energies are in your life. And if you put little ticks at the end of the month, you can look and you can see how often this month you actually experience those emotions, those feelings, okay? So that's kind of your homework. You can either accept this challenge or you can ignore it one way or the other, okay? But that's what I'm sharing with you. Okay, I'm going to pull I just got another new deck because I just love them, right? I've got like, I don't know, 30 decks now. But this one is called From the Shaman's Dream Oracle. So I'm going to pull a card from that. And I don't know all the cards yet, of course, because I haven't really worked with it. And then I'm also going to pull a card from the Doreen Virtue Archangel Oracle deck, because I feel like really bringing in the angels this month. Okay. So the first card I am pulling is called Skywriting, and it says the Fates. I don't know what this means. I'm definitely going to have to pull the information from the deck. Find it. This is number 49. Okay. This is Skywriting, the Fates, that which we cannot change. So that would make sense of the fate, right? Non-judgment. It is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you alone. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and littered with diamonds. Nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither inflow nor blocked. This nor that. See your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. Once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fears, as you look ahead into the potential of the future. Yes, you will need to be brave. Right now, you are facing a critical moment in time with an opportunity to meet your fate, a choice point where you expand your influence and your capability and capacity for abundance, love, and purposeful action. Now is the moment to leap into it, whether it be a heart connection, a call to creativity, or a new identity in your work or another area of life. With all your heart and soul, your success is written in the stars. In order to bring your destiny to fruition, you must jump into the adventure with both feet and do your part. Very good card. Loving it. Okay. Like that one. And now we're pulling your Archangel card, and it is Camuel. And it says, beloved one. So this is you. And it says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. I've always loved this angel. I've worked with this angel many, many times, and he really does resonate with your heart space. He resonates at this yellow color. So anytime you have like a yellow calcite or bumblebee, any kind of those yellow crystals, you can really tap into his energy with those. Okay, so now I'm going to pull your cards. What do our Capricorns need to know for the week of November the 5th, please, Spirit? Through the 11th, 2023, what is for their highest and best knowledge? Can we have their opportunity? What is helping or hindering? And also their strengths. Capricorn. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Capricorn. You are definitely highly aspected here. The World card is your card. This resonates with Capricorn. Your first card is the Wheel, Major Arcana. The World, Major Arcana. The Moon, Major Arcana. You guys are kicking butt this week. All right, let's see what this is about. First of all, in your strength, you have the Wheel. This is the karmic wheel. This wheel is constantly always turning. So a part of your life is coming to an end, a completion. This is the completion of a chapter in your life. This is a completion of a karmic experience within your life. What else do we want to know, Spirit, about this card? The wheel is ever turning. Big changes are coming in for you. You've got these 3 major arcana cards. So I'll get more clarity on this as we go. What is helping or hindering you is the World. This is you represented right here. Again, this is an ending card. This is an ending of a cycle, a big cycle for you. This could very well mean that this week, this month, you're going to be leveling up in your spiritual development, okay? I'll get more clarity on that as well. But the World card is a card about harmony, balance, feeling fulfilled, okay? This is a closing of a chapter. This is the perfect ending. This is a big, huge revelatory spiritual awareness. And then what is your opportunity is the Moon. So there is still mystery that is going to be coming in for you. This is a path that you must walk. At this time, we don't have details of what this path uncovers. However, on the there is a pool of water, and there is a lobster, a lobster that's coming up out of the water and is going to take this path that goes all the way to the back to the mountains, right? Well, the mountains are representative of accomplishments. So whatever it is, there's something that's coming in at this time that's going to be revealing itself to you, because you have this ending, and this is kind of your new beginning. This isn't going to give me probably as much clarity as we would like at this time, but it will unfold. And I do feel that this energy is carrying with you at least through the end of the year and probably the beginning of next. So let's get some clarity for you, Capricorn. Can we please have clarification on the wheel and this card of strength? That card does represent evolution. That card represents spiritual connections. It does represent tapping into your higher self. It is it's kind of like destiny and fate at the same time. Clarity, please, for Capricorn. Okay. So the wheel is clarified by Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so your wheel is your opportunity. This is evolution. This is a continuing process for you. But this is also a completion of a karmic lesson, karmic chapter, because this is an ending card as well, because you've got two ending cards here. So to me, that represents a big life change is going to come in of some kind for you. Your wheel has been clarified by this Page of Wands. This is saying that you need to have a little bit more fun, that you've been actually, haven't been allowing yourself to have the freedom of having fun. This energy is like a youthful energy. This is an energy where you can see she's quite excited. She's twirling her baton here. This is an energy of creativity and fun and motivation and all of those things, as well as tapping into your intuition. Okay. That is followed by this King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is the kings have to do with knowledge. And so you will be either tapping into your current knowledge or you will be gaining knowledge. It doesn't necessarily have to be gender specific, but this does represent a person coming in. Could be a person that is older than you. Typically, when I see this king, specifically this King of Pentacles, this is a self-made individual. This is a person that understands business. This person understands money. They understand how to create physical security for themselves. They're typically very wise. They're typically very easy to talk to. They don't mind sharing, their knowledge with you. And that's exactly what this king is coming in to do. Now, this could represent a female or a male, it doesn't matter. But this energy is an opportunity. So it could be that you're going to be meeting this person for a specific reason. Maybe you are going to start a new job. Maybe you are going to, start a new business. Maybe you are going to need to have some type of a mentor for some reason. Okay, but this person really understands finances, understands money. This person could be helping you financially, could be a financial advisor for you. That would be a good opportunity. You may want to diversify your portfolio at this time. So it could be those types of energies. And then you have an Ace of Wands. Aces are all about new opportunities. And as you can see, this is tapping into her third eye. So this could very well mean that you are tapping into your own intuition here. This can be kind of like one of those aha moments. This could be a seed of creation. This could be a seed of kind of putting the fire under your butt to get going on something. Maybe you've have a new idea of how you want to, what you want to do. Maybe you want to do something for the holidays. You want to do like a side hustle. Maybe you are very creative and you want to, do something that you can sell items for the Christmas time, that type of a thing. But this is one that is about passion. So it's something that you're going to love doing that is going to tick those boxes for you. Opportunities coming in. Now, the thing about that ace that I do want to say is, as it is an opportunity coming in, you have to recognize the opportunity and you have to do something with it. Like all the aces, you have to take it and nurture it into being, into happening for you. You have to recognize it. Okay, can we have clarity on this world card, please? What is helping or hindering our Capricorns for the week of November the 5th through the 11th for their highest and their best and their greatest spiritual development, please? Okay, now the world is now clarified by the Strength card. Funny, I was talking about that earlier. The Empress. I love this card. And the Magician. Okay, you guys are just kicking ass now. Kicking ass, taking names. This is really big energy, Capricorn. Whew. Okay. This is definitely going to be helping you this week. Now, all of these energies are in the very center of your reading. I honestly feel that this energy is going to be carried for at least 6 months. Okay, that's what I pick up. 6 months. But it's really starting to really settle in for you this next week. It's coming in bigger. And the reason why I say that is because you have this completion card, this fulfillment card, this card that is about spiritual awareness, this card about peace, it's about understanding, it's about great spiritual insight into yourself. And it's clarified by this Strength card. You have recognized and realized you have been through so many things in this lifetime that has created you to be who you are today. And you are recognizing that that inner strength is one of your bigger assets, right? This is something that you will always be able to call upon because it is you. This is your energy. This is your inner knowing. This is your inner strength. This is your inner willpower, right? And this has to do with your will in terms of choices, right? So we all have freedom of choice on this planet. And many times things have come into our lives that have made us have to step into this role of strength. But this is definitely your energy coming in. So not only do you have the Strength card, but you have the Empress card. And if you look at her, she is a card of the divine feminine. She is Mother Earth. She is very connected because we are earth signs, right? She's very connected to the earth. She's very connected to the ascension path for Mother Gaia. We are creating a new world. We're creating a new experience of earth, really. And your energy, this is the very center card of all of this reading, is this card right here. This is your very center card. This is you. You are tapping into this abundance. You're tapping into this awareness that you have these gifts, that you have these skills, and they're very much needed right now at this time. As I had mentioned, the Strength card is the energy that we're moving into for 2024. And I feel as though this energy is one that you're very much grounded in. And we need that energy. We need that energy of strength to get through the next few years, actually, because there's a lot of turbulence that we will be experiencing. This card right here is also a card of rebirth. This is a card of fertility. So if you are of childbearing years, you may want to be aware that you're going to be very fertile at this time. I feel that you're going to be very fertile for the next couple of months. This is in the very center of, so if you don't want to have children right now, you may want to be aware of taking precautions of some kind, because otherwise you may have a baby. And you may want a baby. And if that's what you want, that's beautiful too. Creation, life creation is the biggest gift, right? But that's what this energy is. She is all about that divine knowing, that divine energy. She can tap into her spiritual and just ground it right into Mother Earth right here. Ground it into, it's just a beautiful card. How beautiful that card is. I love this card. And not only do you have her energy, but you also have the Magician energy. And I love this card for you as well, Capricorn. This is basically telling you and confirming to you, you have all the tools you need. You have everything that you need in this moment to create whatever it is that you want to create. Do you want to start a new job? Do you want to start a new relationship? Do you want to move to a new place? Do you want to create a new home life? What is it that you want to create for yourself? You've got all the tools, right? The thing that I love about the Magician is he can take the simplest things, like baking a cake, okay? He has all the ingredients to bake the cake, and basically all he has to do is bake the cake. And that's the energy that this is as well. You have all the ingredients, you have everything you need. Now bake the cake. And hopefully I get a bite because I love cake. Oh, what a crack up. Okay, Capricorn, can we have some, ooh, shoot, I dropped my card. And of course, oh no, my back. Sorry about that. I couldn't leave it out of the deck. Okay, here we go. Can we please have clarity on the moon, please, on the moon card for Capricorn for the week of November the 11th, 5th through the 11th? Clarity, highest and best information for our Capricorns. Clarity is needed for this moon because the moon is a mystery. This column is your opportunities for the week. And the moon is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the moon card, this is in your opportunity column. And the moon is all about mysterious paths, and it all has to do with your subconscious. So things and finding truths, right? So this card is really saying, I really feel like this is really tapping into this Fates card too. This is one where you're going to have to really trust. You're going to have to trust Spirit is going to take you to the places that you need to go and be in order for you to be able to have the greatest expansion experience for yourself. Major Arcana card. So this is going to be more energy you'll be working with for the next couple of months. And what is being clarified by that is this Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords is a card. So nines have to do with persevering and continuing to trudge ahead. And this nine has to do with like nightmares, which I find very interesting since you have the moon card. And if you do have nightmares, that's because your subconscious is trying to bring up messages for you that you're not paying attention to, okay? Now, it could very well be that your nightmares have to do with things that are happening on the planet, bigger, the bigger collective. and it's really bothering you because we are very sensitive, us earth signs. And what this is telling me is that there's a couple of things that you can do. One, change your perspective. Realize that there are going to be things out of your control, which is exactly what this Fates card is also confirming for you. There are things that are out of your control. There isn't anything you can do about them. Do you want to add worry? Do you want to add loss of sleep? Because that's what this card is about, to the mix. So basically, you can either change your way of thinking, which is the best path forward. The other thing that Spirit always tells me with this card is that when you find that you're not able to sleep, now that could also be a collective energy. A lot of light is being brought in. We're getting solar flares like crazy, and that will keep you awake as well. But if there's thoughts, which swords have to do with our thoughts, if there are thoughts that are preventing you from sleeping, write down those things before you go to sleep. Just take a few minutes, jot down what it is that's bothering you, right? Because a lot of times when we can't sleep at night, it's because we're not giving ourselves enough time during the day to think about those things. So they come when we're quiet. Spirit always says, write down those messages. And as you're getting ready to go to sleep, tell yourself, I've written down everything that I'm worried about, but now I need rest. My body needs rest. And I'm asking for you to respect my rest space. I will pick up whatever the thoughts are that are bothering you in the morning. It works, believe me, because I've tried this, and it works. It really does. And then you have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is sneaky energy. It can be about lying, cheating, and stealing. It's also an energy of just protecting your space. Okay, so the Seven of Swords does say, put on your armor of God every day. Make sure that you put your bubble of light around you before you go out for the day. Especially if you go to the workplace and you work in a place that can be toxic at times because of whatever, you've got this whole mix of people that are all over the place that maybe don't ground and maybe aren't really working their spiritual path. I hope they are, because we need them. But this is a card of being sneaky. Sevens have to do with gaining experience and gaining confidence. So hopefully this is not you and your energy. It's just the energy around you. So just be mindful. Make sure that you lock your doors at night. Make sure that you don't leave your pocketbook out or leave money on your desk or any of those types of things where you can get set up for this sneaky thieving type of energy, okay? Because the final card is, this is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is working towards leaving a legacy. So what does that mean? Tens are also a completion card. So this says that you're working towards leaving something behind for your family when you are no longer here. To me, this is also a big spiritual path kind of a card, meaning that you have found your physical security. You have, all the warm, happy, good feelings around you. You're in a good financial space, all of that. But it also represents the information, the knowledge, and all of that you're going to be leaving to those behind you. Not that you're dying tomorrow, but these are things that you're building towards in your life, right? So this is a beautiful card. Overall, this looks like a really great reading. You're being helped on your soulmate relationships. Okay, so now let's pull your last 5 main things to close out your reading. And your first card is the Kangaroo. Unsettled times need to plan ahead. Now that's actually really good advice. I would give that advice to anybody, and especially now. You got to be thinking ahead. And then we have an ink pot. Problems to be resolved. So that's good because that means they're going to be resolved. but they have to be looked at, right? Shark, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay, now that really taps into this, right? So this is confirmation of this card. Be mindful. If you go out at night, make sure that you're aware of the people around you. You don't want to be unaware, right? Especially if you're female. Don't go into dark places. Next card, Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I don't like that card. I don't like gossipers. Final card, Lobster. Financial pinch. Well, you know, it's interesting because I was talking about the lobster coming up out of the moon. However, this card of financial pinch, just be mindful of your spending. Make sure that whatever it is that you're spending your money on is that it is something that you really want to spend your money on. Remember, you have this King of Pentacles that's coming in, which could be a financial advisor for you, which is the energy that I picked up when I originally started looking at that. But the other thing is your final card is this 10 of Pentacles, and this says that you are financially stable. That is your ending card. So, but there may be something that comes in and sucks up a bit of your resources for some reason. Maybe you know, have something that you need to spend money on that you weren't expecting. But the other part of it is the holidays are coming. Good grief. Capricorn, thank you so much for adding your energy to this beautiful reading. I hope that you found something that you can tap your energies into, just as a reminder, you know, that you are loved. And I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you adding your energy to this channel. And please like and subscribe if you're new. And until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers.